This is your before and after story, where your first steps towards a new life-changing career begin. Southeastern College can take you there. We offer in-demand hybrid and online programs with hands-on training, led by in-field career professionals, and career services to put you on the path to a rewarding and fulfilling future. This is where your transformation begins. Southeastern College, your future is bright. Visit sec.edu to get started.
This is your before and after story. Southeastern College can help you prepare for a secure and fulfilling career in the growing healthcare field. We offer a wide range of careers to choose from. So whether you want to be a medical assistant, medical billing and coding specialist, nurse, surgical technologist, or another healthcare career, we've got you covered. Become a vital part of a healthcare team and make a real difference. Southeastern College, your future is bright. Visit sec.edu to get started.
Place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against a culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Yo. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Friday. It's Revenge of the Sis. And we're all here and queer. I guess. Get used to it.
At first hour of the show is free. Second hour of the show.
Ooh.
Well, that's paywalled. We actually got right now. Someone just subscribed. A Dixon Cunts subscribe for the year over on Locals. Extensive.
Wow, that's
gift
weird. You know, on the one hand, I want to thank them, obviously, because that's a big commitment, signing up for the year. We really appreciate that. On the other hand, with a name like that, grow up, sir.
Dixon Cunt.
Seriously.
Oh, I just got it.
How would you feel about that if your mom saw your username?
Watch that be his real name.
My mom picked my username.
Yeah. That would be funny if it's his real given name.
So I'm from the South Carolina cunts.
He actually ends up canceling now, and he's like, "You're gonna make fun of my family name."
Then fuck off. I'm not doing
Gonna
this.
play that game.
You guys are jerks.
Called for.
You know, when I signed up for this podcast, I didn't realize you guys were jerks.
I share something intimate with you, and you throw it in my face.
Extensive says happy belated birthday, Mersh.
Thank you. Yeah, it's only been 2 months now.
Happy belated. Happy birthday. So they figured out the birthright citizenship thing.
Now, in a 6-3 split, the conservative majority ruled that President Trump can move forward with implementing his birthright citizenship change, except for those who brought the case, the 22 states and a group of pregnant immigrant women who brought that case. So it's not directly getting at the 14th Amendment here, but this will have a nationwide impact. Let's go ahead and bring in our Devin Dwyer, ABC's senior Washington reporter, who's been following the Supreme Court on this. Devin, it's not as straightforward as I think a lot of people were perhaps expecting or hoping to hear. So break down what this actually means.
Well, this was a big surprise, Whit, and this is coming from the youngest conservative justice on the Supreme Court, Justice Amy Coney Barrett.
I hate her.
6-3, as you said, in a big win for Donald Trump, saying he can move forward with that executive order that he issued on day one, changing the definition of citizenship in this country. Practically speaking, it means the president can, in the next 30 days, begin to develop guidelines for how he would implement that. It does not mean, however, Whit, that this executive order is free from future legal challenge. Legal cases in 3 different districts will continue on the merits. The Supreme Court.
I always thought that birthright citizenship was bullshit. That's always been bullshit. You know, where you just come over here, dump a baby off, and then it becomes a citizen. I mean, literally, all you have to do is just cross the border 9 months pregnant. If you make it over here and the baby's born here, it's a U.S. citizen. That's it. That's all. That's all it needs. And yeah, sure, you know, the baby's probably have to go back with them to Mexico because the mom has to raise it. But in many of the cases, what was happening was they would just let the mom stay here with the kid since the kid was just, you know, it's an American.
I think we just need to open fire. Open fire at the border.
I mean, I don't think that's going to help because I don't think that's where the biggest problems is coming from anyway. A lot of the
slow things down.
A lot of the birthright bullshit is really being used by a lot of the Indians.
Open
Being
fire.
used by everyone for a long time, dude. They have like agencies set up that like plan these things based off of your due date.
Well, I mean, I don't care for those, Virgie. That's my take on that. I don't like that at all.
I mean, if you're gonna,
Indians, me neither, Royce. Me neither.
If you're gonna get this fired up this early in the game, dude, then we're not gonna blast.
You know what? I'm gonna say it, and listen, I don't care because that's the kind of show we are. You know, that's not for me.
That's crazy, dude.
Whoa, we're on YouTube, Royce. Oh my God, man,
That's
come on.
not for me. I don't care.
That's why they come here for these hard-hitting opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, it's cool, don't get so elsewhere. Cool.
Yeah, I don't like this. Not even a little bit. I don't. I just want to do the opposite of everybody else that's screaming on Twitter. It's literally just everyone screaming. Laura Loomer's lost her fucking mind. Like, and I know what you're going to say. She always has. I get
Since
it. But
when?
It's the worst. Ever since you broke her heart, it's the worst.
Yeah, she's been on one, as the kids
Did
say.
you see fucking Milo's tweet about her about the rape thing?
No.
Hold on.
What is he doing that old gag again?
No, it's another gag. It's a different. I mean, I would say it's a similar vein, but hold on.
Milo hasn't gagged since he was 13.
Yeah, that's true. A priest took that away from him. No, that's what he said. I'm not saying he said that.
Yeah, no, that was quoting him.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I have to find it.
Is it the tweet? Is it the tweet, Royce, where someone said, "You mean guys actually fuck Jigsaw?"
No.
And then his response was, "Well, not consensually, darling. At least not at first. These men were asleep when it started. I'm.
That's pretty much Milo. Yeah,
delectable. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Niles. Is there? Hold on. Somebody. He mentioned Baked Alaska, implying that she had fucked Baked Alaska. And I'm
trying to find it.
That was kind of a known thing. Yeah.
No, but it was Cernovich was another one. It was like a laundry list of names that looms. I don't know if it's true, but that looms is fucked. What that could have been you, Mersh.
I saw a Space Stickman reference.
Yes, that could have been you, Mersh. You could have been on that list. That list of other great content. You could have been on there with Baked Alaska. You could have been on there with Cernovich. You could have been there. She's beautiful, dude. And honestly, the fact that you could have been with somebody that was so close to the president, bro, like that would have been cool, you know?
My favorite is the text that Milo dropped where it's Laura Loomer, a selfie with her dog, and it says, "Get a dog. A dog will never wake up one morning and tell you they don't love you anymore."
Jesus.
Oh my God. This woman is a husk.
Oh yeah, no. And then the yogurt dog photo you showed me. What was that? The yogurt dog.
The yogurt dog.
Fucking what the fuck was yogurt dog?
Yogurt dog rules.
Can I read a Milo tweet?
Please, let's go ahead. Go for it. There's a lot of them about Laura. There's a lot about Laura.
Actually, hold on, Pessy. Can I send this to you and have you read it? Hold on, I'm gonna.
Okay, no, that's fine.
We need Pessy's gay, Milo.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
Wow, Pessy. You know what? You're like Pessy. You're like Milo if he was gay.
I know.
Speaking of, I just sent it to you, Pessy.
Okay. Perhaps my gay spell was designed to save me from Laura's flickering tongue and Laura's hungry throat, darling, so that I might endure and rebuild as the only man in conservatism untickled by those terrible taunts.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually
really good.
It's actually pretty good. I thought he was here, you know? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Did you see his tweet? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. It was just this. All he tweeted was not just any bread. And he posted a picture of wet bread.
Ew.
Why? Oh.
Oh, Laura, what the fuck is wrong with you? Apparently, she decided that she was like, that she was Jewish when she was like 19. Or some shit like that. Like she never really pretended she was Jewish.
I mean, everybody keeps saying this fake Jewish part. That's the only part I don't believe because she looks aggressively Jewish.
Is it the nose?
She looks aggressively Jewish in general.
Yeah.
All right, I get you. But
it's not just the nose; it's the mouth too. Because people forget that Jewish people also have kind of a whole beak situation happening.
Hey, guys, Milo tweeted out, "I hear you are a Loomer survivor at Myron Gaines X." What does that mean?
Did she? Oh no! Did she bang one of the Fresh and Fit?
Yeah, the gay
I don't know. We know Fresh Fit.
Icky.
Yeah, I think he's the gay one. I think he's Fresh or Fit. I don't know which one.
They're both the gay one, dude.
No, that other one's not gay. He fucks prostitutes and pays for them to live with him.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty gay to me.
It's not gay. That's pathetic. It's different.
If you kiss a dude, that's gay. If you pay a woman for sex and then give her gifts, that's just pathetic, dog.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's a good point. At least if you fuck a dude, you have a buddy to go fishing with later.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, no, right? Like, at least, I'm not saying I want to, but at least there's that. you know.
Well, this was a big one, wasn't it? This was a big decision. An amazing decision, one that we're very happy about.
The government's going to be saving Hooters. We're going to federally say we're doing it. We're saving Hooters. Did Mersh freeze?
No, he's just really good at holding.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry.
You farted.
This morning, the Supreme Court has delivered a monumental victory for the Constitution, the separation of powers, and the rule of law.
We're bringing Kinder Eggs back to America with the toy inside. That's what this was. That's what this all was about. I know what you're thinking. We get into war with Iran, maybe. Who knows? That Ukraine and Russia's to solve. That's right. We don't have the Epstein list, but we're getting toys back inside chocolate. Come on, man. You got to take the W's. You got to take the W's, you know?
Striking down the excessive use of nationwide injunctions to interfere with the normal functioning of the executive branch. The Supreme Court has stopped the presidency itself. That's what they've done. And really, it's been an amazing period of time this last hour. There are people elated all over the country. I've seen such...
Except for the farmers and the hotel workers that are going to be allowed to chill because they're essential.
Such happiness and spirit. Sometimes you don't see that, but this case is very important. I was elected on a historic mandate, but in recent months we've seen a handful of radical left judges effectively try to...
Did you see all the stuff they took out of the Senate bill?
No.
The silencer?
Yeah, all the things we wanted.
Remember, they told us to shut up because at least the Senate bill had the silencer stuff? That was removed.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what else was removed? No tax on tips. Done. Yeah. Yeah. Now, J.D. Vance could go in and overwrite the ruling for at least for the gun one. Let's see what he does. But that's where we're at right now. But you know what we still keep though, all the other shit spending.
All the bad stuff.
Yeah, all the bad stuff is going to stay, obviously.
Cool.
We didn't get the carrot, the string, the stick, the fucking
nothing.
And holding it. We didn't get fucking anything, dude.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
To overrule the rightful powers of the president, to stop the American people from getting the policies that they voted for in record numbers. It was a grave threat to democracy, frankly. And
you're not missing anything.
And instead of merely ruling on the immediate cases before them, these judges have attempted to dictate the law for the entire nation. In practice, this meant that if any one of the nearly 700 federal judges disagreed with the policy,
I don't care. Listen, you didn't release the Epstein list. You released the redacted JFK files. I don't really care. Like, what am I supposed to care about here?
Yeah, this has just been L after L,
and not like our friend, you know, not like our antisocial weird friend L.
A local pastor speaking out after an Iranian
rape guy.
Couple seeking asylum in the U.S. were taken by masked federal agents earlier.
Oh, an Iranian? Why would an Iranian couple be why?
This week, the dramatic confrontation caught on camera. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo live in Sawtell with that video and what the pastor is saying tonight. Tim.
And Mark, that pastor understandably upset. He has service every Sunday in Farsi for those Christian Iranians living here in Los Angeles. On Tuesday morning, one of them called up that pastor to say her husband was being detained by ICE. He rushed over to try to have some sort of dialogue with...
Yeah, ISIS, I don't know if you know this, but like federal agents don't give a fuck if you're a pastor and speak Farsi.
Those federal agents, but they had no interest in having any sort of conversation.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
You want to be arrested as well?
A West LA pastor pleading with Border Patrol agents as they detain an Iranian husband and wife Tuesday morning.
I asked them if they have warrants and they have judged by warrant. They said yes, but they didn't show me anything.
Well, they don't have to show you anything. You're a pastor. Why would they need to show their pastor anything? You're not part of this process. You're not their lawyer.
Walk out of the way.
Why are you taking him?
Stay back for a few feet. You can record. You stay back a couple feet.
Those federal agents didn't offer Ara Tarosian of Cornerstone Church any answers.
They didn't have to. He's a fucking just random pastor. Like, I'm sorry. But, like, just random pastor. He doesn't get to ask those questions.
Only threats of arrest.
I'm from Iran.
Okay, well. Congratulations. I have two. I have two internet shows. Are we just saying things that we do?
Maybe now's not the time to be shouting that.
You're so cruel.
He says the Christian
Iran is really popular right now.
It's hot.
It's so hot right now. Iran is so hot right now.
Yeah.
couple were in the
Mainly
U.S.
because of the
seeking
bunker busters.
It's the
but
bunker
that's neither
busters.
here
It's
nor
hot. They warm.
religious asylum, and they called Tarosian when agents arrived at their home.
The couple that
Hey,
you
can
see.
somebody explain to me why two bunker busters like blew up a bunch of nuclear weapon sites, but nobody has detected any like nuclear anything in any way, shape, or form since they were hit?
Hey, one of the bombers was fucking girl, dude. Okay, so that's pretty progressive. Dick. Think about that. One of the bomber pods was a chick, dude. What did you think about that? Oh, okay, yeah. Now you know what? The problem is
she's
you didn't
stunning
like
and brave.
You know, it's so funny seeing like Fox News, this supposedly anti-woke thing, being like, and you know, one of the bombers was a girl. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
You just go, yeah, I know. Women are evil like that.
Oh, so that's why the bombers flew to the west for like 100 miles before they turned east.
I don't know how she I don't know how she curbed the rim on the landing gear either. It's fucking crazy.
Video, they have social security, they have work permit, there is no criminal background.
Tarosian got emotional as the woman, Marjan, had a panic attack watching her husband being taken away, and Tarosian begged to comfort her.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a panic attack before too.
And pray with her.
She's bad. Let her go. Let her go.
Before being detained, she was taken by ambulance to the hospital, but even there, her pastor couldn't get close.
And
Yeah, because you're just her pastor. What, you don't have fucking you don't have a attorney-client privilege. Oh, there's that storm.
Ask agent.
Oh, that's that storm we're
pray
talking about.
inside with Marjan, and they didn't allow anybody. He didn't allow anybody to go inside.
We've watched these immigration arrests play out countless times across Los Angeles this month, but for Tarosian, who is a U.S. citizen after fleeing Iran years ago because of religious persecution, this hit far too close to home.
Remind me that.
Oh no, your home is pretty far away. I would even say Farsi away.
I mean, street of Tehran or in Los Angeles.
He says this week, in addition to this couple, another husband and wife and their toddler, all members of his church, were detained. And now he's...
Wow, okay, do you have like a sleeper cell in your church? It sounds weird how many of your people are being detained.
Warning his congregants to stay at home instead of coming to Sunday service.
They cut into the church, or they walk into the church with the pastor, and it's like the Naked Gun. There's just terrorists in the background, like cleaning RPGs.
This sounds like a really boring episode of Homeland, or any episode of Homeland after season 3, basically.
I had to call my people because everybody was full of fear, and I asked them not to come to the church Sunday.
A pastor finding a way to forgive the individual federal agents.
I know you're doing your job, but shame on you.
But
Well, what?
Well, no.
Heartbroken that those who came to the U.S. for a better, safer life are being handled once again like religious outcasts.
Where is our compassion? Where is our love? Where is our...
I don't know,
It's in Iran. Go get it. It's over there.
This isn't a Black Eyed Peas song, dude. I don't know what you fucking want me to tell you.
This is America, land of opportunity and freedom.
Yeah, it's America. You can go too. I want to keep fucking yapping your gums.
And that pastor trying to keep in touch with those people who have been detained. He doesn't actually know.
You know what happens with these news sites? They always run these like stories, and then you find out a week later that the guy was like in a terrorist cell or something. Like it's what always happens
Every
right?
time.
Then it's like, Tom Holman will come out like he was planning to bomb Oklahoma, and you're like, okay, well there you go, there it is.
This is the National News Desk, America's News. Now, good evening. I'm Dee Dee Gatton, and the clock is ticking on President Trump's big, beautiful bill as a deadline is approaching in about a week. Jeff Harris joining us at the live desk with the president's push as Senate Republicans scramble. Crunch time now, Jeff.
President Trump hosted a group of working-class Americans at the White House today, Didi, as he cranks up pressure on Senate Republicans to pass his...
These are all the people that have illegal Mexican employees that I will be granting amnesty to because Monsanto and BlackRock said it'd be really cool.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was going to go this way either.
Yeah, but here we are.
His big, beautiful bill. The event featuring what the administration calls everyday Americans that Trump says will benefit from the bill's tax cuts.
But not the tip ones that were removed.
Not the ones that you promised.
Yeah. Look at that guy with the fucking vitiligo behind him with the skin disease.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, dude.
More than 7 million jobs, add 3.1% to economic growth, reduce taxes for the typical American by nearly 15%.
Taking a live look at the Capitol tonight, where Senate Republicans are facing a major setback after nonpartisan Senate parliamentarian, you see her?
She's a Democrat, by the way, nonpartisan.
Here, Elizabeth McDonough ruled against a key Medicaid provision in the bill, saying tweaks to the Senate's version didn't pass the Senate rules. In response to the ruling, Kansas Senator Roger Marshall calling for McDonough to be fired. In 2001, Majority Leader Trent Lott fired the Senate parliamentarian during reconciliation. It's 2025 during reconciliation, and we need to again fire the Senate parliamentarian. Now, Republicans were hopeful the bill could be on Trump's desk by the July 4th weekend, which, of course, coming up next week, but this setback could dampen those plans.
Taking a live look over Charleston, West Virginia from our station WCHS, where 6 protesters were charged with trespassing at the office of West Virginia Senator Shelley Moore Capito today. These protests were a part of a coordinated effort to try and convince...
Oh, it's one of those priests, one of those churches.
Yeah, one of those lesbian.
Yeah, one of those
ladies.
lesbian churches.
West Virginia's lawmakers to vote against the president's big, beautiful bill. The main concern local organizers are raising is regarding Medicaid coverage, with the state having thousands of people who receive those benefits.
We want to remind her what her job is and where she came.
Okay, but the problem is if all you people had jobs, we wouldn't have to have people giving you money. I love that telling other people how to do their jobs. I hate this. Like, these protesters, these professional protesters, literally get paid to be out in the fuckers. That's their job. Their job is to complain all day.
From and who her responsibility is to. It's to West Virginia families, not billionaires. It's to people here in our own state, not the folks that she's sold out to in Washington.
All 6 people arrested today were charged with trespassing. One was a Charleston city councilman. Police say they had...
Bro, these fucking lefties love getting arrested now. It's like their new favorite thing. You know why they're doing it now? Because they saw how well it worked for, like, Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But it doesn't work for them. Like, they just look like assholes every time they get arrested because they're always, like, screaming in meetings. And even if I'm, like, agree with what you're saying, if you're the guy that's being loud and yelling, I'm going to be against you, you know?
Always. If you're the unhinged one.
Yeah, I'm
like,
not...
get rid of the unhinged one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it is Pride Month still. I know. Everyone's excited and horny.
It is 10:52, and just as we told you off the top of the hour, we have been waiting for news from the Supreme Court because this is expected to be the last day, which means more decisions handed down, including just now a decision in a case that began in Montgomery County and has to do with whether or not parents can opt their students out of school lessons that involve LGBTQ themes or storylines.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to opt them out? That's your fucking prerogative.
To the court we go. Fox 5's chief legal correspondent Katie Barlow has been outside the court putting together all the details for us. What is the decision in this case, Katie?
Hey, good morning to you guys. Perhaps.
And I'm also showing what I call business cleavage.
That's nice, though.
It is nice. She has a nice gazongas.
Thank you, ma'am.
Not unexpectedly, after the Supreme Court's oral argument, we kind of expected this ultimate resolution.
She's
but the
not
Supreme
much to
Court
look
here
at, so it's smart. Just direct the attention right down to the tits.
held. The parents in Montgomery County who are from religiously diverse backgrounds, Muslim, Catholic, Orthodox, are likely to succeed on their claim that MCPS's no opt-out policy for their elementary school children to...
Wait, they wouldn't let people opt out their elementary school kids from the LGBTQ stuff, and they had to take it to the Supreme Court?
That's insane.
Receive instruction involving LGBTQ-themed books likely violates their religious freedom. The parents, again of religious background...
You saw the fucking teacher that got fired for reading To Kill a Mockingbird?
No,
because he read the N-word, and they fired him. That was...
Yeah, but Royce, to be fair, every time it came time to say the N-word, he'd, like, stare hard at the one black kid in the classroom, just, like, jut at him a little bit. And that was
point at him.
Different religious...
And then after he would say it, he'd go, "Isn't that right, Tyrone?"
Just stare at him blankly.
And just not say anything.
that the no opt-out policy impinged on their...
And you know what we're going to read next? Tom Sawyer.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just going to read
Yeah, but
rap
that's good.
lyrics.
But that's going to be it because it's Shakespeare next. Oh, wait, we're doing Othello.
to teach their children about gender and sexuality.
More like a fella, am I right?
Ayo, he's gay.
Come on.
In accordance with their religious beliefs, and not allowing them to opt out of that instruction, particularly for their elementary school children, violated their First Amendment right to freely exercise their religion. The Supreme Court today, in an opinion that was delivered by Justice Samuel Alito, it was 6-3 along ideological lines, the Supreme Court said that they're likely to succeed in that argument, that the no opt-out policy violates their religious freedom. And Alito writes briefly in the opinion, we've long recognized the rights of parents to direct the religious upbringing of their children, and we've held that those rights are violated by government policies that substantially interferes with the religious development of children. Now, again, I said this decision was 6-3. The court's liberal justices, led by Justice Sonia Sotomayor, dissent in this case.
Their dissent was like, yeah, I want to teach your elementary school kids gay shit, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we can't teach all this child molestation shit to kids. And then it's like, well, I disagree, but it's like, all right, I guess.
It's like, what do you...
What?
What is there even to
dissent, but
disagree
okay.
with?
And Justice Sotomayor says that the reverberations of the court's error will be felt for generations, unable to condone.
Yeah,
this
but only
grave
by gay
misjudgment.
people. So it's like,
I
who
love,
cares?
by the way, the court's decision before for generations. What she means by that is
Sense, admitting-
not wanting your kids to learn gay shit in elementary school is going to hurt society.
That typically included respectfully dissents there. And what Justice Sonia Sotomayor is saying is that children, for a long time, public schools have been responsible for educating the nation's children, and that they offer children of all faith and backgrounds education, and that experience is critical to the nation's civic vitality, including exposing children to religious differences and people who believe differently. But of course, they are in the minority today. It was a 6-3 decision upholding the likelihood of success for the parents here in this case who are arguing that the no opt-out policy would violate their religious freedom. Now, what comes next? It goes back down and it'll get sorted through the courts. The ultimate decision, what happened here today is the Supreme Court just said that they were likely to succeed on their argument that this violates their religious.
But it does. It does. And forget the religious thing. You have the right to. Why are they so? Why do they need to talk about the gay stuff? By the way, I love how to expose people to other religions. Okay, but then what are you saying? The LGBTQ is a religion? I know you guys fucking act like it, but it's not. It's just who you want to have sex with. There's no way you could tell me that is vital to know that dudes who likes dicks in their asses did something and it's important for math. Like, I don't know. Why is knowing who the fuck Harvey Milk is gonna help me pay my taxes? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't teach kids any fucking thing that matters. That's why they love it, by the way. That's why nobody knows how to do their fucking taxes. Nobody fucking knows, you know? I'm still confused because they change shit all the time. Nobody could change a goddamn tire. Nobody could fucking do anything on their goddamn own. But we do need to make sure that the little extra time that we have, we're teaching them about butt fucking. I don't get that. Like, in any level. Why is it so important? Why is the butt fucking so important?
It's the only important thing.
Michelle Obama enjoys relaxing tropical getaway with daughter Malia and Sasha. Is this just a video of them eating? I'm not going to play a video of just them
This is
eating.
insane. People are insane.
I don't even like them, but that's psychotic. All right, so a little update here. I believe I want to see if this is the right video. Yes. Liver King's first interview after being released. Liver King's first after.
I bet he's normal.
You're welcome to come over.
Okay, Parad.
Absolutely. When you had the .com, that sort of is cheesy. I stopped listening to you because you just plugged the commercial. I would have looked you up if you were value or utility. I'm gonna give you a real quick tip. If you want to plug What is it again? Your.
Oh, I'm wearing this shirt.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to show. What's the name of it?
It's called Kick.
Kick.
Yeah.
.com?
Yeah, I just thought I'd identify myself.
Kick.com?
Correct.
You own Kick.com?
I'm streaming on Kick.
Kick. Oh, you're streaming it.
Yeah.
He got so excited for a second. He thought he was
He's
the
like,
owner.
oh
of Kick.
shit, that's the guy from Kick. Can you help revive my completely self-destroyed career?
I got a guy named Fusi. He wanted me to talk to you also. This is all the complaints.
Oh no. Have you heard of this Johnny Somali guy?
Yeah, he wants back.
Okay, good. Well,
but we'd love to, if you ever need.
So that you would seem
Bro, he is fucked up.
less promotional, you just say who you are and say, this is who I am, period.
This is a guy who's not taking breaks from the meth.
No. But that always ends well. If you never stop using it, you'll never get sick.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll take that on board.
That's how it
That's
is.
the thing about brainworms. They're always hungry.
Yeah.
Appreciate the feedback.
This is who I am, period. C-O-M.
Period.
Different?
Yeah.
And the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying bye to the Capitol, and then we can walk and talk, and then I'll put my
He's going to say bye to the Austin Capitol. He's still in Austin?
phone.
Yeah.
Actually, I might keep my phone.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, that's his.
You didn't come in for me, did you?
Yeah, we did. Yes, sir.
Oh, no way.
Nice to Yes, meet you, sir. man.
What's good? Okay, good. So we're going to do the deal.
You know what I noticed? His ankle monitor.
Well, yeah, he's a ward of the state now.
Yeah.
That's why he's in Austin. Still.
Deal. Well, what I came here for is you might not
Wait,
know
that might
me.
be where he keeps emergency testicle for when he gets hungry.
Oh, yeah, pocket testicle?
Pocket testicle.
His testicle ankle holster?
Yeah.
My name is Liver King.
Is that your Christian name?
I picked a fight. I picked a fight with a man who.
You didn't pick a fight. Picking a fight would mean the other person was interested in fighting you.
Yeah.
What you did is stalk and harass. There's a huge difference between picking
And
a fight.
terroristic threats.
Right, so exactly. The federal government federal agents had to get involved, okay?
Just recently moved here from California. Joe Rogan. Yeah. Picked a fight with Joe Rogan. I won't look at your camera because I'm looking at you, which is the man.
Yeah, I'll look at you.
Okay, just so you know.
Oh, my God, he is so drugged
So I picked
out.
a fight with another man because that other man, he did it first. You did it first, you know.
When?
So that other.
Because Joe Rogan made fun of him a little bit. You remember
Okay,
when? That's
but
it.
That's not demanding a fight.
Okay, I understand that, Merce, but what you're not thinking about is that you're not in a bunch of meth.
Okay, Verge, what's happening here is he's so More Plates, More Dates, John Bravo and Joe Rogan all had somewhat of a part in ruining his career, right? And now all this time he's had to do meth and think, and those don't really go. Those aren't a good combination.
I
doing
came
meth
here. I
and
came here to
thinking.
do meth and think, and I'm all out of brain cells.
This is like this dude's trying to get vengeance for his own fuck up. That was exposed.
No, and his weird immigrant wife, like everything about this dude. Like, listen, we always know his wife is a weird immigrant woman.
Sir, you're just silly at this point. You're being silly.
You're being a knucklehead right now.
You're a liver clown.
The
Liver
man, he
clown.
did that thing, and
Charlie in the chat says he looks like a jacked homeless man.
it affected my family. So who am I? You might not know me. You probably don't. My name is Liver King. Who am I picking a fight with? Joe Rogan. It started. It's not over. I'm wearing an ankle bracelet. They just put
That's
me
good
on
to
the-
say it's not over.
They just
That's
put
going to
me
be
on
a
that
good
one
thing.
right there. That ankle
That'll be
bracelet,
good.
yes, sir.
That'll be good when he goes back to court and they go, "Did you just say on camera it's not over?"
Who did I pick a fight with? Joe Rogan. I'm not going to say. Give me 2 seconds because I'm not.
You know, this guy, Liver King, he's still trying to go after Joe Rogan, bud. But why isn't he going after me anymore?
Not talking to you.
Is that Burger
But
Planet?
I said,
What the fuck?
I'm not going to say who that's to because that could be perceived as an additional threat.
Oh, so you're kind of self-aware that you're making threats, but you're still going to make them, right? Is that what we're doing here? Mr. King.
And then I guess who keeps going home. So who'd I pick a fight with?
Can't believe he's related to Martin Luther.
Sir,
Joe
you've already
Rogan?
said this 50 times. We heard you. You picked a fight with Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Anyone want to know why?
No, I don't need to know why. I think I know why. Because you're fucking crazy. Because you were on steroids, and honestly, if at the very beginning you would have said, yeah, I believe in the natural lifestyle, but also I'm not natty, you still could have, you would have been perfectly fine right now. Nobody would be bitching at you. Nobody would care.
One word. Family. Family.
Okay, so he's doing the Fast and the Furious angle.
What would I do for my family? What would I do for them? For them to be received in a lesser light?
I'm assuming a lot of meth and then get yourself arrested. I
Right.
know you're willing to do that for your family.
But then also get released and then make actionable threats on camera the next day to then probably get arrested again.
Well, Joe Rogan has to know you mean business, Royce.
I don't think Joe Rogan cares because Joe Rogan has like 2 Mossad bodyguards and he gets driven everywhere.
They deserve the innocent, pure, awesome family.
Also, Joe Rogan would kick his head off.
Some of us have family. You know how it is when you have family. You might do almost anything for your family. And then if you've watched somebody...
Here's my prediction. My prediction is his heart's going to explode.
Oh, wow. It's a bold prediction.
Yeah, no, it is. It's going to explode.
Big, bold prediction, Royce.
And that's my guess. He's just going to not wake up. The Ultimate Warrior. Because he's looking like the Ultimate Warrior like a couple days before he had the heart attack. Remember when he was on like fucking Raw or SmackDown or some shit and he looked bad?
It was like the day before.
Day before, yeah. He looked like shit.
Bullied before, or if you've ever been bullied. You ever been bullied? Well, I've done that for a couple of years. I've been bullied.
You were bullied. Who bullied you?
Doesn't feel good. And then when you are strong enough and capable enough to do something about it like I am right now, I can do something about it.
Leave Liver King alone!
Damn, what a reference.
Thanks. I've been using old internet references lately.
Now to sit back and watch my family.
Royce is pretty obsessed with these Paul brothers. They make these Vine videos. Have you heard of them?
Bro, this guy went to a suicide forest. It was wild. It was
Just get excited. Get excited tonight. Start doing the dancing baby dance.
Hey, have you heard of this Numa guy?
Continue to be received by this and to watch a big, really
Virgie,
big,
I'll send
really
you the E-Bombs link later. Don't worry about it.
You ever heard of this girl Boxy? I bet she's really cute.
Jesus Christ.
You meet her, she looks like you meet her now. She looks like Mac's mom from It's Always Sunny.
Damn, Daniel.
And powerful for the egotistical warrior archetype.
God, the internet was so much better. I don't give a fuck if it was corny or it was still better.
That he is, lacking the king title, by the way.
Remember when we used to send each other meat spin and like try to hide the URL because we thought it was funny?
You thought you were invincible.
Remember?
You thought you.
Remember when everyone just gathered around and watched a monkey scratch his ass, smell it, and faint?
That was
and
awesome.
We
That
never
was
were
the best.
happier.
That was the best.
Pick on a king.
But now we have to watch this monkey with an ankle monitor bully Joe Rogan, the Fear Factor guy.
Me make fire. Me Liver King. Cave idiot. Cave idiot.
What is he doing?
Bro, Boxy held up.
Liar King metaphors for the man.
They're calling him Liar King.
Oh, you forgot he's a husband. That's what I am. I'm actually a real king. A real king? I actually earned that title. I earned it, and so I can call myself that. And anyone's invited to call me.
How do you earn the title of king? I believe you're born into it.
Say yes, I actually earned my title, king. And so what he ended up doing is he accidentally picked a fight with a real man who wasn't actually a caveman. He could string a few words together. How'd that happen? Because we could, think a little bit.
God, I hate people on drugs when I'm not on drugs.
Yeah, no one wants to listen to somebody on drugs when you're sober. It's like the worst.
It's weird, right?
It sucks.
I can't say the name, but I said it earlier.
Worcestershire.
So,
I'm feeling very goofy today. I'm sorry.
Just not say it again. You think you're above reproach.
That woman's laughing at him.
You thought that you've been getting away with it. Then another real king, a real king who, what would I ever gain to fight with?
Bro, his pupils are like really super dilated. You seen that? Like, look, I'm sorry. It's probably hard because look at his eyes. Like,
Oh, that's meth.
that's fucked up. He's on meth, dude. Like, he's methed out like hard. Remember, John Bravo said, you know, something's gonna be coming out on the Liver King.
Yeah, I happen to have on good authority that this knucklehead is doing some kind of drugs. Thanks, buddy. We know.
I love him. One of my sources.
And like Johnny Bravo's big fucking investigation. You know, I'm starting to think this guy is not on the up and up. You know, shit, dude.
Okay, fine. I'll play I'll play his latest video. Fine.
And then after all that, we're just gonna make people pay that deserve it. Not many, 3 of them mainly, or 4. I'll just say who they are.
So as you guys know by now, the liver bitch, that crazy little fucker piece of shit, he went on a rampage like a maniac, drug-induced, right?
I still don't think he's real.
You think he's AI? You think he's an
'cause
AI
he doesn't
fitness
move a
influencer?
lot. He doesn't move a lot.
We'll get him on the show. I'm telling you, he's gonna be. I'm gonna try to get this guy.
Like, that's gonna prove he's not AI. I want him in studio.
I want him in studio. That's what I mean. We'll fly him out. We'll have him in studio.
Of Joe Rogan.
We're gonna make Joe Rogan pay.
It's like when Gavin Belson uses that fucking hologram machine that he spent all this money on, and it just didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
So then he used Skype, but that didn't work. So then he just ended up with a phone call.
That
And
show
he's
was
like,
so
when
good.
Big Head's like, wait, am I a hologram to you? He goes, what? No, fuck no. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, dude.
Landing his dumbass in jail.
All right.
Now, there's people that
If I know this, if I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when one of your pupils is more dilated, that's a neurological disorder. There's something right? Like, that's what his other video is the same way, where he has like one pupil. Look at his left pupil versus his right. Look.
Bro, he got punched in the fucking head.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's head trauma type shit.
No,
bro.
that's what that is. So that means you have something wrong in your brain.
Yeah.
Like when you have one eye that's more dilated than the other one, I believe that's some sort of medical.
I'm looking up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. I mean, look at that. Someone smart in the chat will know.
So it's called anisocoria when you have a difference in the size of the pupils of the eyes. They're saying for some people it's normal. However, you nailed it, Royce. It could be a sign of neurological condition.
Well, my point is his eyes weren't always like that. I know they weren't. I would have noticed that.
Joe Rogan pay.
Does this guy do sun gazing?
One of us, both of us.
landing his dumbass in jail. Now there's people that think it's all an empty threat. He's not gonna do anything. He's not capable of doing anything, right? But no, I know the whole story behind the scenes. This asshole was at the Liver Ranch with all
tell us?
Yeah, he's doing it.
his employees obsessing over Joe Rogan for years. People are thinking this is just a stunt for social media.
No, we just saw that interview afterwards. This isn't a stunt. He's on drugs.
Empty words, he's not gonna do anything, right? But they don't know what's in the mind of this man, or what's not left of his mind, because I know what he's been doing. Copious amount of drugs, illegal drugs that he's been putting into his system, experimenting with unapproved for humans medical devices that alter the fucking mind. This asshole has been doing so many
Medical
things that have
devices,
fucked
what?
up his mind, that has caused this behavior that we're seeing now. And that's probably why he's been daydreaming all day and night about my balls in his mouth, saying they're fine like a sharmuta would do.
Sharmuta.
Johnny Bravo.
Go to Austin, Texas with Joe Rogan's face on it like a sick fuck. Do you guys know what was in that box? A gun.
Whoa! I didn't know it was a. Did you know there was a gun in the box?
No, if you're gonna go kill Joe Rogan, you should probably have a gun.
You would do like no. He's a fucking caveman. Wouldn't you use an axe or like a mallet?
No, because he's a caveman. You're talking about Liver King's a caveman.
Yeah.
You use a gun.
Yeah, Royce, we keep forgetting he's a fake caveman.
I'm sorry, but I saw the documentary Encino, man, and he would have never used a handgun.
Well, he would have been too busy wheezing the juice.
Don't.
Now tell me what he was up to, that sick fuck. So now let me explain the situation. It seems this asshole has a problem with everyone he thinks fucked up his career. Instead of looking himself in the mirror and say, hey, look, I look like an asshole. He wants to blame everybody else, right? So he has an agenda in his sick mind, don't forget it's drug-induced, to make everybody who he thinks did him wrong make them pay. And he starts off by going after the producers and the directors of the Liver King documentary on Netflix. He's even going...
Why would he go after them? They let him voice over his own documentary.
Yeah, seriously.
That documentary, from what I've heard, is basically a puff piece on Liver King. It's not even like fuck. No, Johnny.
He's just a junkie that needs money.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Like those videos of the junkies going at 4 a.m. and knocking, hey, can I clean your yard? For
Yeah,
some money?
he just needs money. Might as well sue everybody. Sue even the people that were fair.
Yeah, no, that's true. All right, let's do this.
Brace yourself for this one. When it comes to summer beach hazards, you might think of riptides and jellyfish, even a shark attack, but getting impaled by an umbrella, that's what
That
happens.
actually happens a lot.
Yeah, when blacks are around.
Getting impaled by an umbrella? I feel
Black people are very unpredictable, dude.
That's more like a Mary Poppins crime. You know?
That's what happened to a lifeguard at Asbury Park Beach in New Jersey. The young woman was trying to set her chair umbrella in place when a big gust of wind caught it. She fell backwards. The umbrella pole went into her armpit, and it came out through her back.
Ah!
Good news is she is expected to be okay.
She actually was way better than most people would be.
If they were stabbed by an umbrella?
She did very well. She just really complained about the heat, so I will give her credit. She was tough.
It's called being in shock because you have an umbrella through you.
Yeah, usually you're pretty chill when you're impaled by something.
Yeah.
Did she survive?
Firefighter.
Yeah.
Probably. Who cares?
Oh, okay, good. 'Cause she has a hot air balloon.
And why was she complaining about the heat? She had an umbrella on her.
Yeah, just lay on your back.
Yeah, lay down. It's fucking, you're fine. You have an umbrella attached to you. What the fuck are you complaining about? Women will complain about anything. It's too hot. I brought you an umbrella. Sure, it's through your sternum.
Some fat women have to pay extra for their rascal umbrella. You got a free one.
Exactly. Seriously. You know, women are such fucking ungrateful creatures. I swear to God. But we'd be more grateful if you went to revengeofthesis.com/locals or patreon.com/we're not sorry to get the second half of this show, guys. Second half of the show, we're heading over there right now. We're going to do a little bit more love on the spectrum. You guys love when we do that. We have a whole bunch of other stuff the second hour. Some more fun stuff. Hopefully, you guys come over with us. It's only $7 a month. You get every Wednesday show. You get half of Friday shows. You get movie riffs and all that fun stuff. All you got to do is sign up right now because we're heading over there. Locals and Patreon. Come and join us, guys. We're going to have fun. All right. We're heading over. And you know what that means, boys? It's bathroom break. And people like when I played this last time during the break. So I'll play it again. How about a little more of it anyway? How about some more worst of best of bar rescues? That's
All
not
over
good?
you.
Do it.
All right. We'll be right back,
I need
guys.
to wash my hands.
I'll leave the mics open for you, boys.
There's this waste mentality here,
Oh,
guys.
dear God. John?
Come here. What is that?
What?
A used condom. Come here, Woody. What is that?
A rain jacket.
Sean, why don't you pull it out so everybody can see it? This had to be used in your bar when it was closed, correct?
Yes.
Well, somebody's having a great time at closing, I'll tell you that.
What's up, boys?
My name's Russell Davis. John Tapper sent me.
I'm Chef Tiffany Derry.
I'm Jason.
Jason, very nice to meet you. Do you want to grab your brother for me?
How long you been bartending, man?
3 years.
You ever bartended anywhere else?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Best bartender in the world.
Oh, yeah? When's the last time you got on your hands and knees and actually cleaned up some of this crap that's lying around here?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Is that 2 weeks right there?
Yeah, that might not be 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's not going to be 2 weeks. You guys all drinking beer out of this cooler? Yeah? Yeah? Never have I ever seen this crap.
I need you in the kitchen. Yeah. I need you.
So pool noodles. They're using these to soak up all the mold and the rust and the bacteria on the bottom of their beer coolers. That's disgusting.
Scott.
Scott, very nice to meet you. Who works in here primarily? What do you do?
Manager.
So whatever is messed up in here is really your fault. Okay. Where did you learn to cook at?
I don't have any experience whatsoever.
Does he help you?
No. I'm not a kitchen person.
Oh, obviously.
What?
The one thing that bothers me the most, canned items left in the can after it's opened and refrigerated. This is a health code violation. Show me the walk-in. What is this?
My wings for the night.
Why aren't they
Wait.
covered and wrapped and dated?
I don't know.
Is this your managing style right here?
Normally that card's not.
Normally. Big boss, right? Big boss that don't know how to run a kitchen.
Someone give me a good hard drink for this guy real quick. Long Island iced tea? Half the liquor actually went on the rail, for one. Taste it. You want that? You want that? You still think you're about your best in the world?
Of course.
What is this? Why is this here? I don't understand. Why you don't organize?
Have you ever tried to tell your brother to do anything? I could tell him all
Yes,
day
I work
long.
with my sister. My sister is my sous chef. I tell her what needs to get done.
Uh-oh, sassy black woman?
Face, and then someone comes and does like
It's
that.
you don't know how to manage. That's the problem.
I don't have a
You
staff.
don't know how to manage. You get on your knees and you start scrubbing that stuff. That's how you do it.
Why don't you lay that on top of the bar and show all these guys?
Ew.
You know what that is? That's 2-3 years, my friend. There we go, boys and girls.
There's a Zima bottle cap back here.
Disgusting.
Look how messy all this looks.
I can already smell it, and I haven't even been inside yet. I can't.
That's what she
imagine
said.
the contamination.
Looks like a file cabinet. Okay, look at this kitchen.
Oh my God, that's
Fry,
Jenny
Look at
McCarthy.
the color of it. You see it's all wrong in color? It's the filth in the oil. All the filth. Look at the side.
That is disgusting oil.
Look at the
That
smoke
that
coming up.
oil
That's
should
the
not
oil
be that
smoking.
color.
That's the dirt in the oil
No.
that causes that.
You know that about me.
Because oil doesn't smoke. You know that.
Huh?
Look at the
You
color
know
of
that.
it. See
You
it's
know
all
that.
wrong in color. It's the filth in the oil.
Looks like there's dead bugs in it.
It does, but look at how it's sticky and gunky up there. You know that this hasn't been rotated. Oh, those should be white.
Oh no!
So you know what makes that color? Bacteria. So that is E. coli colonies and filth on there. Okay, here we go, some food. They can't eat this food.
They can't.
Let's go in and
We have to go
this
stop
together.
them. We have to go stop. You're gonna
I
get somebody
wouldn't eat
sick.
anything if I were you guys.
You're gonna get somebody sick.
Tavern's here.
Can I have your attention for a minute, please?
What's he gonna throw? A plate or a cup? I got $5 on a plate.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's food. It's gonna be a
I
plate.
think it's deep fried tacos. Every one of them.
Oh.
Come with me. I want to show it to you. Anthony, come with me. Jenny, I want you to see this.
Oh, it's
You
vile.
guys
Yeah,
stay
guys,
here.
we need to know what Jenny McCarthy thinks. Come on, this is a restaurant. It's really important to get Jenny
Deep fried
McCarthy to get
This
Jenny
is
McCarthy's
3
point of
weeks
view.
old.
Oh my God.
Touch it. Slimy,
That's
isn't it?
poo. It's warm. There's corn in it. That's poo.
That's my poo. I brought poo from the car because you can't
I
tell the
snuck this
difference.
in the back. This is my poo. And you would have known that someone brought poo into your kitchen if you fucking cared. Now that's a slipping
We were
hazard.
wrong.
Sean.
We were wrong. It wasn't a plate. He's gonna dump the chili. He's dumping the salsa. He's dumping the salsa. He's gonna dump the
Don't do it.
salsa. He's gonna dump the salsa.
Would you eat that? You gonna serve that to someone?
You don't have a freaking clue.
Oh my God, dude! He goes, "Would you eat that?" He has it on his finger. The chef just like sucks it off his finger.
Been around long enough.
I'm assuming it's the industry.
It's you.
Would you want to work here? Look at
Is that Jenny McCarthy?
Yeah.
Put that in those containers. I don't.
But they work for you.
I agree.
Don, you're the owner. I'm a chef and the owner of my restaurant. It's my responsibility to teach my team. If something goes wrong, it's my name. It's your problem.
Oh wait, no, that woman's mildly attractive. That can't be Jenny.
Food that's been eaten, stored with non-open
That
food.
counts as a plate on the floor. I was right.
It's ice cold.
What is a styrofoam container, Royce, with
what's
two
worse?
plates?
What's worse, biting into a mozzarella stick that's flaming hot or one that's kind of cold?
Cold.
Okay.
I'd
Can I
rather
tell
burn.
you what's-
Listen, I would rather burn the whole inside of my mouth on a
Yeah.
mozzarella stick.
No, the
Then have
worst
it be
is when
chewy
you bite
and
into
cold.
one.
Fair enough.
When the breading's hot, but the mozzarella stick is cold and squeaky. I don't know how they do it.
All right.
Yeah, when it comes to food, I would rather lose a layer of skin in my mouth any day than to be paying money for you to serve me something cold. I will fucking. At least if I injure myself, that's on me. Daddy jumped the gun. He was a little peckish. Right?
Royce and
But if
I
I
were-
get cold food, this is on your stupid
right.
ass. Don't
You're
get me
right.
hot
Dude.
food.
Royce and I were so hungry once we almost hospitalized ourselves eating buffalo chicken dip. That shit is
Oh,
like
yeah.
lava when it first gets to your table.
Dude, I've almost had to
Holy
call
fuck.
911 because I ate pizza before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it happens. Sometimes you're hungry
And then,
stoned.
and then the roof,
you're not
then,
thinking.
then the roof of your mouth is fucked up forever, like literally forever.
Days.
Yeah. You can't taste food anymore because your tongue is burnt. It is the fucking worst.
Sucks, but I was hungry.
Okay.
So walk me through this idea again.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love this. So you know how the CBD industry is like the Wild West. You never know what you're gonna get.
Right.
I represent Pure Spectrum. You know exactly what you're gonna get. So I ride into this lawless, like old country town, right? I'm representing Pure Spectrum. I'm the sheriff. I'm on one of them big burly horses, right, like a brown horse, and and then all the townsmen, they circle around me. They just all gather around me.
Was this Callan? Callan was like, yeah, listen, we used to do a lot of this on Crowder.
Well, this is an old ad they did, right? There's a reason you're watching this.
Okay.
He's getting sued for fraud.
Deal coming. They don't want me in there.
Okay, they're bad
I'm
guys.
real. They're bad guys. I'm good guy.
And they have guns?
I'm good guy. They have guns, and they take them out. And I hear one go, "Hey, sick cowboy, we don't want you kind around here."
Oh, Royce, they're suing him because he's not actually a cowboy. I get it.
That makes
Matter
sense.
of fact, now, and he goes, "Get on out of here," and I go,
Because they don't want Pure Spectrum in the market.
"Why would they? Why would they?"
All right, guys, before we get into today's serving of lol-suit lasagna, I've got to remind you, everything I'm about to talk about comes directly from the plaintiff's legal filings in this civil case. These are just allegations. None of this has been tested or proven in court yet, and...
But I actually going to believe the person that's suing Brendan. I don't know why, but I just believe them.
That's
Brendan
right.
Schaub is
As you
still-
guys know, this is all wild speculation as the courts haven't ruled yet. But as you know, our channels are built on an economy of turning over every Brendan Schaub stone.
Yes, you're right.
Dispute, not a criminal prosecution. We're just unpacking...
And then I see one girl here.
All right, guys,
Here we
buckle
go.
in because what I'm about to tell you is so peak Brendan Schaub, so classically bupper, that even Gringo Puppy is looking like the least embarrassing thing he's ever done. See, while most comedians move
Let's
to
calm
Boston
down.
to chase
Yeah.
stage time, network within Rogan's inner circle, or just sit in traffic near a Buc-ee's for 6 hours, your boy Brendan's been busy racking up lol-suits like he racks up missed punchlines. And this latest one isn't about the so-called Reddit trolls. It's not about podcast bots. It's not even about his failing podcasting empire. This time, Brendan Schaub is knee-deep in a civil lawsuit out of Palm Beach County, Florida, with allegations so ridiculous, so on brand, that even the fighter
Okay,
in the
what
kids
is it?
subreddit couldn't have dreamed this one up. We're talking tax fraud, wire fraud, civil theft, conspiracy, and brace yourself, you guys are going to fucking love this one. Allegedly using a CBD company's private customer database to spam strangers with promos for his failing comedy special at the time.
Uh-oh.
my God!
Uh-oh.
Holy shit! No, you did not. Hey, by the way, since you're ordering CBD, you guys should check out Gringo Poppy. It's really good, I swear. It's
He
good.
used the mailing
But
list.
remember,
of
he did that because remember he was giving away free CBD products and shit if you went and left a good review.
Oh, this is so.
Remember that
fucking-
years
yes,
ago?
Yes, I do
So-
remember that.
Oh boy.
That's right. You buy CBD oil to help your anxiety, and next thing you know, Brendan Schaub's in your inbox begging you to watch Gringo Puppy. That's not just poor marketing, that's psychological warfare.
No, that's awesome.
But let me back it
That's
up
awesome.
for those of you new to this Bupper saga, because to really appreciate how epically Brendan fumbled this one, we got to start from the beginning. Before the lol suits, before the storage unit studio, and before the Botox.
The chain smells like Brendan. Smell it.
Yeah.
It smells like your cologne, dude.
Yeah. This the day when we figured out CBD oil gets rid of them, so I haven't
He has
taken it off
seizures?
since. He was not anymore thanks to CBD oil.
What's wrong? What was wrong with
Real
him?
story.
What was causing it?
Real story.
They don't know. It's epileptic seizures,
Oh.
but benign though. And then there's like all like doctors like, oh, let's put him on this medication. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then I went to these forums, and the mom's like, do not give him medication. It f***ed up everything you're doing. Try CBD oil. And I have some friends who know some people in CBD oil business. So I'm like,
Oh wow!
Wait a
So-
minute.
yes.
Is he
yes.
claiming?
Yes.
Is he making claims
that CBD oil stops? Yes. Seizures, epileptic seizures.
That's not a good thing. You shouldn't do that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, I'm gonna
Because
try,
you don't even get high on CBD oil, Virgin. I'm with you.
try that before I try anything else. Tried it. Hasn't had one since.
Great.
Dude. And I got that chain when we figured out that the CBD oil fixed it. So
This story starts with Brendan's newfound love of CBD oil around 6 years ago. He starts
right around when
asking around
CBD
and
oil
eventually-
started making money?
Actually, Pure Spectrum CBD, a company founded by a guy named Brady Bell, enters the picture. Brady's your typical entrepreneur trying to build a legit CBD brand. He's making moves, sponsoring athletes, trying to get into the wellness space, and for some reason, someone possibly under the influence of one too many on-it supplements suggests Brendan Schaub as a brand ambassador. Now, most rational people would look at Bupper's track record, fumbled an MMA career, fumbled stand-up comedy, fumbled podcast after podcast, fumbled basic geography by moving his business to a storage unit in Texas, and think maybe he shoved it in a Texas storage locker and called it content.
I have some stuff going on. I have some joint issues and some other stuff.
That's Rick Glassman, right?
CBD will help with that.
She told me. She told
Classy.
you brought it. Charlotte's Web.
It's Pure Spectrum. It's the best CBD on the planet.
Is that what's the brand?
Pure
Spectrum is the name of the
CBD,
brand.
Yeah.
And she told me to ask you for that.
Yeah. Let me talk to one of the owners.
Did
Yep.
you just talk to them?
I'm one of the owners.
I love him.
Did you just talk to them?
Oh, God, here we go. God damn it, Brendan, you fucking
Dude.
moron.
Fucking, I saw a clip where Michael Cera asked Rick Glassman, like, did you have a girlfriend in college? He goes, yeah, or in high school. He goes, yeah, I did. And then he goes, long? And he goes, no, she was 5'2" or some shit. And Michael Cera goes, oh. Just looks down.
That's pretty funny.
Like Rick Glassman's obviously one of those guys. If I met him and he was being weird, I would just be like, he's clearly fucking with me.
Yeah, of course.
He's clearly like mentally incapable of not doing this.
I'm not how to fuck with
Like I
people,
wouldn't
yeah.
be mad about it. Like it would just be,
That's
oh,
right.
he's wired in a way where he's mentally incapable of not doing. He probably does this to his own grandmother at Thanksgiving
And
dinner.
he can't help it.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. He's just weird.
Oh, you started your own brand. Did you buy into it, or did you form this company with them?
They formed it, and then I came in as a fourth partner.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
So you brought it?
Huh?
You brought it. I'm going to try it out.
I'm gonna bring it. I forgot it.
Good job.
He's so bad at everything he does.
How do you not have your stuff? Like if me and Royce got into some fucking whatever it was,
Revenge of the Sauce.
I would, but whatever it was, I would have at least like a box of it on deck, right? Like I wouldn't be asking them to send me entire wooden pallets of the stuff, but at least if I had somebody around and they went, "Oh, I love that kind of stuff," I'd be like, "Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
Here's the freebie, man. That's on us. It's our thing, you know." Like, Jesus.
But I got the best for you. I got the best for you.
Okay.
We don't live far from each other. I can go get it and come back.
Okay. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's the least I can do.
So here's where it all starts to unravel. And honestly, it wouldn't be a true Brendan Schaub story without some world-class self-sabotage. After getting his 10% stake in Pure Spectrum, Brendan allegedly does what Brendan does best. Absolutely fuck all. The lawsuit spells it out clear as day. Brendan missed every single required social media post.
Oh my God! So this is the other owners of the company.
For those keeping score at home, that's 88 out of 88 missed posts. He skipped promotional events.
By the way, that is something that was easily rectified by just setting up scheduled posts.
Super easy.
And then having them just do it every day while you're off doing your own thing.
Failed to honor his contractual obligations. Meanwhile, get this, he still managed to collect over $370,000 in commissions from Pure Spectrum. That's right.
Oh my God, that hurts my feelings. He collected $370,000 from his CBD oil.
Brendan allegedly pocketed hundreds of thousands of dollars while doing less promo than Chin does research for The Fighter and the Kid. And honestly, that's impressive in its own way. But like...
I don't know the inside baseball with Fighter and the Kid, man. I'll be out of the game for a while. I just was interested in this because of the lawsuit.
Every good bupper
scandal. Okay, so you want an update on The Fighter and the Kid?
Yes.
Okay,
miserable.
so they're doing it out of a warehouse. Right,
Okay.
they're doing it out of like a storage unit warehouse thing.
Mm-hmm.
That its lights turn off because its lights are for a storage unit.
Mm-hmm.
Its lights turn off like every 30 minutes. So during the podcast, their producer has to go downstairs and wave his arms so the lights come back on.
No.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
For
the
real?
AC unit. Yeah, the first few
Oh, my
episodes
God.
in Austin were unwatchable because their AC unit was so fucking loud. You could hear it the entire time. And now that they've fixed that, there's like a train or something that you can hear every like 15
Where
minutes.
did he get his studio at?
In fucking Toontown.
Fucking
The
right?
funniest shit, dude. It's really funny.
Is there
'cause,
hobos
like,
outside with sticks and spindles? Like, where is this
Can
guy?
I make it even better? Can I make it even better?
Mm-hmm.
90% of their topics is just cope about how cool it was they moved to Texas and how great it is.
Yeah, well,
but the subtext of the cope is constantly complaining about Texas.
Because
awesome.
apparently even
Bro,
show
the first few episodes, like Brian Callen was just sitting there, like staring at the floor because he couldn't hear anything.
Dude. Oh, my God.
Apparently, even Showtime and IMDb were so pissed off by Bupper's guerrilla marketing tactics that they allegedly threatened legal action. This is directly from the lawsuit. Defendants
Can we time it out, please? Time out, Tony. Listen, Johnny Come Lately, we hate fucking Fighter and the Kid videos and all these we hate Joe Rogan verse videos. Stop calling it a lawsuit, you dumb faggot. Lawsuit is very specific. All right, this is a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit is when a streamer sues another streamer because he was mean.
But
You
this
know,
has
that
this
kind
has
of-
this is merit.
This is a
Everything
this
he's
is a
saying,
lawsuit.
everything he has merit. The guy,
But
who's
I think these idiot channels think that any lawsuit involving what they think is a lolcow, because again, these idiots all learned this terminology like 8 years too late. They think that any lawsuit involving a supposed lolcow is a lawsuit. This is not a lawsuit. This sounds to me like a legitimate lawsuit. If I were getting sued for this right now, I would be shitting bricks.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be shitting bricks
company
if somebody were subjecting you to a lawsuit. If you got a fucking letter in the mail for a lawsuit, you would read it, then you would go on the air and read it, and then you would laugh about it and tell the fucking plaintiff
Here's one. Remember when Stuttering John?
That's a lawsuit.
That's
Yes,
a lawsuit.
That's a
When
lawsuit.
he pretended to sue us.
Yeah,
that was
But
a
yeah,
lawsuit.
Now, if fucking one of our old sponsors came into the mix and said we're suing Mersh and Royce for $350,000, that wouldn't be ha 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 LOL. Like that would be us going, yo, if they do this, we're fucked. Like we're done. Like this.
Assets for personal gain resulted in negative consequences, including threats from Showtime and IMDb for improper promotional activities.
Threats from Showtime and IMDb. So forget even this one. This isn't a lawsuit when Showtime and IMDb were involved.
After receiving threats from Showtime, Mr. Schaub acted like he didn't know about the promotional campaign, leaving plaintiff with Brendan's dirt on his hands. That is peak Brendan Schaub. Initiate the scam, fumble the execution, blame everyone else,
and then move to Austin.
Yep.
Retreat to Joe Rogan's bunker. Honestly, imagine being so bad at comedy that even your own promo strategy backfires and the platform, if powerful, with
my CBD company, they were doing this market, and I said, hey, my friends are the funniest comedians in the world. Give me whatever marketing budget
I bet you they'll say that about you.
Have for the next 2 months. Let me do my thing with my guys. They go, okay. So I hired Chris D'Elia, Santino, Andrew Santino, Fahim, Derek Poston.
When are you going to start listing funny people?
Yep. Asana Ahmad.
Who?
What?
And Brian Callen.
That is Brian Callen.
Great.
And I had them come in. I gave them an outline. Oh, and Michael Rappaport. And I gave them an outline.
Wow, everyone sucks.
Yeah.
What I want to do and go, we're just going to
The funniest person in that list was Brian Callen.
Style this. You can get paid. And we're just going to do this. We did 3 commercials.
So after Brendan's failed attempts to boost his comedy career by misusing a CBD company's customer list like his own personal email chain, things finally came to a head. By late 2020, even Brendan, the undisputed king of denial, couldn't ignore the writing on the wall. The lawsuit claims that after months of skipped promos, failed appearances, and illegal marketing tactics, Brendan finally agrees to part ways with Pure Spectrum, but not before allegedly pocketing nearly $400,000 for doing, quite literally, less than nothing. The terms of the deal were pretty straightforward. Brandon signs a dissolution agreement giving up his entire 10% stake in Pure Spectrum. He agrees to a 12-month non-compete, meaning he can't promote or partner with any rival CBD company during that time. Everyone walks away.
Let me guess, he does?
Less brain cells. Allegedly turns around and starts publicly promoting Direct Hemp,
He literally broke the... oh, my God.
I love it.
Oh, my
I love this guy.
Oh, my God, Brandon, you fucking moron.
competitor of Pure Spectrum, founded by co-defendant Daniel Herder, one of the masterminds behind what allegedly happens next. Brady Bell, the founder who originally brought Brendan into Pure Spectrum, wasn't having it. He sent cease and desist letters, or as Brendan calls them, cease and desist letters, reminding Brendan of the non-compete he literally just signed, and he probably even tried to speak slowly so Brendan could keep up, you know. But true to form, Bupper allegedly ignores everything, keeps promoting Direct Hemp, and focuses on the only thing he's consistent with, doubling down on the dumbest possible move. It doesn't stop there, though, because behind the scenes, things are about to get a lot darker.
And then I get on my horse. And I'm thinking slow motion as I'm on the
lawsuit. Pure Spectrum insiders and investors are plotting a hostile takeover of the company. The plan: push Brady Bell out of his business, take control, and in classic podcast industry fashion, glaze over the details later. But they have one problem. They need Brendan's help to pull it off. Even though he signed away his ownership, they allegedly approach Bupper with a deal. Hey, Brendan, we know you technically gave up your stake, but how about you lie on some documents, pretend you still own 9.3% of Pure Spectrum, and help us vote Brady out? We'll throw in $100,000 for your trouble.
Sounds like a crime.
Yo.
Okay, this this went from like stupid podcast shit to now you're lying about your controlling stake in a company to do a hostile takeover?
What is this, Suits?
Yeah.
Now, if there's one thing Brendan loves more than scorpion milk, it's easy money with zero accountability. The lawsuit claims he took the deal faster than Theo Von distanced himself from The Fighter and the Kid, signed the false declaration, claimed he still owned part of the company, and helped oust Brady Bell from Pure Spectrum entirely. All for a cool $100K, which in Brandon's world would cover Chin's salary for the next 4 years. But don't worry, the stupidity doesn't end there. You'd think after pocketing a questionable $100,000 for allegedly faking ownership documents, Brendan Schaub would ride off into the sunset, maybe retreat to another failing YouTube channel, or finally invest in a real studio that doesn't double up as a car park. But no, when Bupper fumbles, he fumbles hard. The lawsuit claims that after helping boot Brady Bell from his own company, Brandon kept the scam going with some classic paper trail manipulation. We're talking allegedly filing false tax returns, using a fraudulent schedule.
He filed false tax return. Oh my God!
That's
out of everything you did.
That's
the false representations were intended to defraud the IRS and conceal the true nature of Mr. Saw income and financial dealings related to the plaintiff's property.
Did we learn?
Behind
Did we learn nothing from Al Capone? Did we learn
Out of everything he did?
Ja Rule.
That is the dumbest thing he did was fucking lie about file false tax returns.
He could pull this off.
K1 form to pretend he still had partnership income from Pure Spectrum and participating.
Mark Harley was. I'm going to say this. Mark Harley was so smart to leave when he left.
Now he's doing
in what
commercials.
the lawsuit calls a civil conspiracy designed to defraud the IRS and Brady.
Mr. Schaub knowingly accepted and utilized a fraudulent K1 prepared by Pure Spectrum that falsely purported to reflect an equity ownership interest in the company, despite having no such ownership. Mr. Schaub used the falsified Schedule K1 prepared by Pure Spectrum to unlawfully claim tax deductions and benefits, which he was not legally entitled to.
So addicted to fake numbers, he allegedly tried to.
These actions constitute a willful misrepresentation violation of U.S. tax. Oh, boy. Oh, buddy. Oh,
This
buddy.
ain't good.
I believe he did this, too, by the way. This sounds like something he would do.
For personal gain. Translation, the thick boy business model isn't built on hard work. It's built on smoke, mirrors, storage units, and allegedly illegal
Storage
shortcuts.
units.
But to truly understand how we got here, let's zoom out for a second.
No, I'm good. I think I got enough info. Thank you, though. It's enough. I can only, Let's relax and the weekend's coming up. So why don't we learn how to pick up some chicks, dude? What do you think?
I like chicks.
You like picking up chicks, dude? This is 225. Picking up any girl in Miami I want.
Oh no.
You look sexy as hell. What's your name? Romina. Look at Romina over here, Chad. She looks nice.
So, okay, so how much were you paying that OnlyFans woman?
Oh yeah, nice to meet you. Oh yeah, W's, y'all. Midnight? You going out tomorrow or what? Maybe we'll get a little drink. How's it going?
By the way, pick up any woman you want. We're going out tomorrow. No, man. Tomorrow's July 4th. Okay, so you can't pick up any woman you want. You
Yeah, everyone except her, though.
Yeah.
You doing good?
Bro, what a fucking douchebag.
Also, weird how you're blurring out all the faces of the people you didn't get releases from.
You doing
So it's
good?
like weird.
Yeah, it's odd, right?
Hey.
I mean, Mersh, technically he didn't get a release from the women that were unblurred either.
Look at this fucking guy. What a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser, dude. You're Well, how many subs does this guy have? He's 3,000 subs. He's a fucking loser.
From Boca, where you from?
Faking it till he makes it.
He goes, I'm from Boca. Hold on. Dude. You are a loser. That's all I'm gonna write. He's gonna fucking, okay, boom. There we go.
Where you from? So we do. We doing it.
What we doing?
Any chick that we want, we can get. That's what we're doing.
Any chick we want, we can get. He has a hat that says it. His hat says that.
Cool.
These guys are cool. Look, that guy has a purse. That's pretty cool when a guy has a purse, right? Guys with purses, is that cool?
What's your name?
This is what you want?
Bro, does this even work for any? Has this ever worked?
You want? I think she's doing it.
Women are pretty stupid. This probably works, right?
Yeah, the young chicks are dumb, too.
What we doing? You want me? Upgrade? Say it. Hey, you know, it's all good. Hey, say it. Bring it down.
I can't understand a word he's saying.
I don't know what he's saying. I was going to ask you. Does anybody speak Zoomer? I don't know what he's saying.
It legit. It sounds Chinese. He
sounds like Biddly Skip. What was that guy's name?
Snip.
I got it. Biddly. There you go. Biddly Snip.
We and my Yermy flirning, getting gurning, burning, jagurning, yearning with this girl of Ferga Bo to Ghibli it.
You can't waste it. That's what it is. No way.
Bro, these people are eating, bro. If you come up to me while I'm eating, I'm going to fucking throw coffee in your face. The fuck out of here.
You by yourself? Man, I'm a 225. Hola, Chad. Look at this nice little thing over here. She looks nice too with her red hair. You look nice. You're attractive.
He's gonna get killed by some fucking Cuban guy. He's gonna hit on some fucking Cuban guy. He's gonna get fucking murdered.
Yeah,
on the
he's
street.
gonna get raped.
What are you doing by yourself? Is he eating, sipping, and drink?
Yeah, she's leave her alone. Oh my god.
Vibing, chilling. I like that. I know. I gotta learn some.
So far, he can pick up any chick he wants. He has picked up 0. So, I'm gonna say right now that myth busted. Okay, we're doing Mythbusters. Myth busted.
Spanish or any. Well, it's all good. I'm gonna figure it out at some point. The energy's there. Just your number real quick. Punch it in. I'm gonna shoot you a text. You know what you want. Punch it in. Upgrade. You good? So, shot clock. Say it.
Hey, yo, what's up? I'm
Hey.
gonna teach you boys how to pick up any girl in Miami. All right, here's a hot bitch now. Hey, what's up? Hey,
Hey, you're cute.
You're just, hey, you're pretty.
Hey, how are we? What's your name? What's your name? For real.
This
You look
guy's
nice.
just out bombing. I love that he's just out bombing, and then he put this up on the
Put it
internet.
on the internet. Like this. You know what that means? This is the best stuff he has.
This is like when somebody's like, check out my stand-up comedy, and then they just have a video of them at an open mic bombing, and you're like, why did you upload this?
What's it?
One of the comments. This guy's a grown man and he talks like he's 12.
What's it? Leslie. Nice to meet you, Leslie. Look at Leslie over here. You having a good? Wait, Leslie. I know we're filming,
You're welcome.
Leslie. Who are you? Adiel? Nice to meet you. I do hugs. You know what I mean? Normally, and I give you a hug. That's all I get.
What is he saying? Does anyone know?
That's what it is. You guys having a good day? Hey.
You get a, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I hate him. Oh my god, I fucking hate this guy.
He's just being annoying.
Going out tomorrow or what? Maybe we'll.
That's what women want. Women want you to walk up to them and bombard them with questions. Have you ever asked a woman? Have you ever asked a woman, "Hey, what do you want for dinner tonight?" Like that one question will break their brain for fucking 2 hours. Do you really think women want you to just go up to them and go, "What's your name? You having a good day today? What are you doing today? What are you doing later? What are you doing? How you doing? How's everything doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" Like she's like, "What? What do you want from me? Leave me alone."
Right now.
Do you not feel like you're being harassed?
I
when
would.
if somebody asks 3 questions within 15 seconds, do you not feel
I mean, unless
bombarded?
unless they're a kid, no, right? Like,
but if it's a kid, you still feel bombarded.
Yeah,
You just aren't offended because you're like, it's a kid. But I'm just saying in general, when it's 15 seconds have passed and we're on your 3rd question about me, it's like, all right, relax.
I've talked to a girl on drugs at a music festival, Merce. Yes, I'm very aware of that. That's happened.
It's like oh, enough. Can't you just look over and go, "Oh, it's a cool stage." Yeah. Make small talk about something else. Stop asking me questions. What am I doing later? What time is it? Who are you? Why that shirt? What's going on? What's the name of this place? What do they serve here? Like, oh God, I don't know.
Read the menu.
No, you start crying. I don't know.
Live right now. We're live
I
right now.
don't know what they serve here.
You know, we have a policy here that if you order the nachos, you have to share the nachos equally with the other person.
Did he tell you to say that?
Did he tell you? Did he tell you to say that?
I just love the constant. What? It gets so painful. What?
You want painful? I'll give
Moments
you.
of
I'll give you
difficulty.
painful.
Yeah, like when you're nervous and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
I would defend. I'm like a lion. You're the cub. I would defend you.
He's starting to rub off on her already.
Dude, she's so nervous. She's Porky Piggin.
Oh, here our
let's get
desserts
some-
are
yeah.
here. Yes, let's have some dessert.
I'll have both of them. You probably shouldn't. You look like your sugar levels are high. You're fat.
What the fuck is this?
It's called cotton candy, Mersh.
What are we fucking 4 years
How do you
old?
even like? It's like
I just compress
this is
it.
the pom pom.
Oh my God! Calm the fuck
He's
down.
eating that like a woman with fervor.
It's cotton candy.
Look at her looking at him.
Good.
Oh, I wish that was me.
Do you like it?
Oh God, I wish
It's
that was me,
okay.
James.
Do you like
Cotton
it?
candy sucks dick. Why is he so excited?
I hate it. I don't like puff sugar either.
I don't hate cotton candy, but I've never loved it. You know, if you're like, hey, there's some cotton candy, I'm like, oh, I'll take a little piece of cotton candy. But like, he's wolfing it down like it's a steak.
Oh, you don't want a bunch of calories that doesn't fill you up?
Don't get me wrong. If you hand me like a bag of those Reese's miniatures, I'll house the whole bag.
Amen, brother.
But like,
Amen. Amen.
But cotton candy?
You know what
Like,
bugs
are
me
we
about the
doing here?
Reese's miniatures? Why you got to wrap all of them? You know I'm gonna eat the whole bag. Just
Yeah,
fucking.
you're slowing
come on,
the
man.
process down.
Come on, man. What are we doing here? Let's not lie to each other,
You're
okay?
slowing down the process.
It's a good point.
I'm gonna eat the whole bag. What are we doing here? What's the way?
Look,
That's
I
like
understand.
that would be like having individually wrapped Oreos.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I'm eating the sleeve. What are we doing?
I understand you have to individually wrap each Hershey Kiss, but I don't care if they melt into one big Hershey Kiss.
I'll eat
I'm
the
gonna
big
eat
one.
it.
I don't. But,
I'll eat
I'm
the
eating
big
the whole
one.
thing, man. It's fine. It's honestly
You
fine.
literally sell one that's that.
I don't like it.
No.
Then why are you still?
so
I don't like
awkward.
it, and she keeps eating
Housing it.
Because it's sweet, Royce.
Some people compare
Take a sword.
cotton candy to clouds, but well, you know, sometimes you may see in fictional movies.
You know what? The cotton candy is a great thing on a date. You know what I want to be sticky all over.
If it's a good date.
People
Yeah,
touching
afterwards.
clouds if they're solid, they're not. Clouds are water vapor, so really bother.
Clouds are water vapors. It's cotton candy isn't clouds. Thank you, James. That was
Bro,
a nice
if you can
anecdote.
go this hard on cotton candy, then you talk too much.
bothers me when movies show clouds as being solid, and because they're not solid.
I guess the other reason I don't like cotton candy is because it's always being offered at a place where there's far superior options.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
but
know, like
I'm
it's
gonna
always
have
at a carnival, and I'm like, oh, but they have Zeppelis, they have funnel cakes,
they have a deep,
have like,
they have a deep fried Twinkie. I'm not gonna go for this. No,
yeah.
thank you.
What are you doing with cotton candy?
People don't know that.
Cotton candy must have been dope like in 1858 at the carnivals. You know what I mean? I bet like.
But that's the thing.
I bet it was banging back then.
Even if they didn't have a bunch of stuff, even if they just have popcorn, I'm gonna pick popcorn. I always will pick
Yeah.
popcorn over cotton candy every time. Every time.
Problem is, every time you get popcorn from a fair, you notice it's always way too salted.
Yeah, well,
I don't
that's
know what
true.
the fuck they're doing, but anytime I've gotten popcorn from like a fair or a carnival, it's like, is this just coated all the way in salt?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
They're preserving it. Like old-
Seriously,
like Amish
there's
meat.
so much salt on it, like it's meat from like the 1500s.
Just the series of events that's happened in the last couple minutes. I love the cotton candy, and then you just hear him going, and then he's like, "Did you know clouds are actually water?"
Thanks, James. Thanks, buddy.
Eat that all. You did good.
There's nothing to it. It has no substance.
Yeah,
Like you.
Like you.
you're a champion.
Look at this
Or get a
messy
grip on
piggy.
yourself.
Yeah, so it's getting a bit late, so
Yeah.
I guess we'll be going now.
Yes, I think we have a lot of things in common.
Definitely, I've noticed that also.
It's like looking in a freaking mirror. I mean, a funhouse one.
Thank you. Good.
Man, you're huge, lady.
And thank you again for the flowers.
Of course.
I love this.
And then she's that kind of fat too, where it's like, you know, you can deal with a thick girl, but like this is the kind of fat where like everyone notices and everyone's staring.
Good. I'm very glad you like those flowers. Yes.
She likes them because it's food. She's gonna try to kiss him, and he's not gonna know what to do. And he's gonna
Yeah, I'm not even kidding you, bro. It's like if he wasn't so autistic, then he probably would have been like fucking just assaulted.
She's not only fat, she's also very desperate.
Mm-hmm. Those things usually go hand in hand.
Not always, man. Fat chicks can go out there and get it. This one is fat and desperate. There's a
Do
scary.
you want
That's worse. Yeah.
This is scary, bro.
to go on another date?
I think that is oh yes
Oh, this hurts.
No, it doesn't. This rules. Fuck James.
No, I fuck him too, but ah.
No, why are you guys feeling anything? Fuck both these people. They both deserve this. Just sit back and enjoy.
She deserves a good husky guy with a belly.
Huh? Tony from Hack the Movies?
Yeah. They can talk about horror.
Do you want to go on?
You mean Antonio Macaluso or whatever the fuck his stupid name is?
Yeah, it's Antonio Macaluso, dude. That's
No,
right.
I saw his fucking Midnight Spook Show promo, and they just put his regular name, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, I don't know what his real name is, but it's something.
His name is Hack the Movies Tony. That's what he
No,
goes
it's
by.
not.
God damn it!
I swear to God, it's not in the promo though. It's him and Manny Muskets, one take kill, and then underneath Antonio Peluso. Hey, you big knucklehead. Ah.
Going up Italian. Going up Italian. Going up Italian. Going up Italian.
Date?
I think that is
fat. Oh,
yes,
sorry.
let me see. Let me think. So, of course, I had a great time.
Let me fat about it.
Large. Diabetes. Fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Just give me one. I gotta figure out how to put this to words.
You're fat, and I'm not attracted to you, and you have lipstick on your teeth, and you're gross.
He can't get it out. She cuts him off and goes, you know what? I'm good.
I would say yeah normally, but this one's so desperate.
Let me think. So, I think you're great. We clearly have a lot in common. I enjoy spending time with you, but I believe Aussie's the most
This is crazy.
Just when you think you've seen someone hit the peak of autism,
Nope.
you watch someone this autistic try and reject somebody is.
I can't.
Meanwhile, Tanner's like, that was a great date, but I just want to be friends. I'm not into you. Okay, bye. Fuck, dude. Tanner's a Chad.
I think honesty the best policy, and honestly, you're fat.
I don't want to.
Of course.
I don't want to. Lead you on. I have to.
Say it.
All right. I've been rejected I get rejected constantly. Get it over with.
I'm not really feeling a spark. I'm so.
He's not feeling a spark.
This is literally like
No.
this is literally like she's so used to it too. It's like this would be like relax, James. She saw it coming. This was like me asking out like Sabrina Carpenter and then her fucking stuttering and stammering for 2 minutes. So I'm just going, no, it was a joke. I was literally honestly only asking as a joke.
You're not a black
you
guy.
You don't have to have a complete shutdown mentally. You don't have to actually explain it.
Yeah, you're not a black guy.
We were the black guy. But regardless, it could be any hot chick. Like you could just be like, we were just fucking with you. Relax. Relax.
Look, I'm really.
It's like asking Katy Perry out 15 years ago. Hey, you want to grab some In-N-Out burger or whatever? And they're like, I mean, you're like, I was kidding. You're Katy Perry. You're not gonna go eat fucking In-N-Out burger. Jesus.
I get rejected all the time.
I know, but
And then Katy Perry looks at you and she goes, oh no, I was just going to suggest Culver's. And then she takes you by the hand.
You're like, oh wow. Now was a bad example too. You forget how easy Katy Perry was. I think anyone could have landed her 15 years ago. She woke up next to Russell Brand.
Yeah.
I have to be honest. I'm not really feeling a spark. I'm so sorry.
No worries, James.
Look, I'm really, really sorry.
I get rejected all the time.
I know.
I get rejected.
Oh no!
Oh.
I feel bad.
I get rejected all the time, and what better place than on a TV show that, like, I don't know, millions of people are watching? You know, it's great. It's awesome.
That fucking hurts.
This is the best.
Ouch.
Dude, that was rough.
I really feel bad for making fun of this mess now. I feel bad.
I get rejected all the time.
Oh.
No, but I feel it's best I say that now. Of course, I still had a good time.
That's wonderful.
We obviously have a lot in common, so
Yeah, I think we should
of
just be
course,
good friends.
Yeah, as long as you're okay with that.
Get on the
I feel the
defensive.
same way.
Okay, good. I'm so glad you understand.
And you know what? I wish you the best of luck.
Yes,
I
thank
really
you.
think you're gonna find someone that you're gonna connect with. I legit am gonna send you all my good energy.
Oh, yes,
and
of course.
someone to protect you.
Obviously, I want.
Yeah,
I
do
wish
that
you
from
the
a
best. Obviously, I'm
distance,
hoping
so
that
like you don't have to call me.
Going to have all the best success in your future
Thank you
endeavors
so much,
also.
James.
Yes.
Did you just get fired from the WWE?
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine getting turned down by him.
Yeah, that sucks. Especially when you're not even like
Alright.
profoundly
Alright,
autistic
sure.
or anything.
Bounce.
Oh yes, absolutely. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
How you feeling?
Like a bag of shit. Like a humongous bag of shit. I got rejected by what I thought would be an easy lay, and I had to do it on Netflix. So, like a bag of shit.
I'm just so used to rejection, so it's okay. And
You happy, Marsh? You feel good about yourself?
No.
You feel good, right?
Yeah. I feel pretty terribly. Feel pretty bad.
I think it would be nice that we're friends.
Why do you say you're used to rejection?
Oh, look
Men
at me.
rejecting me. But that's okay, because then one day it's the same thing with him, and I prefer honesty. You know?
Yeah, Dennis, we all have feelings.
That's brutal. That's just brutal, man. That's fucking brutal.
I
Yeah,
would
it's,
have
you know
gone
what's
on a
funny?
second
It's like
date
we
with
make
him.
jokes all the time and whatever, but when one of them is like self-aware, it's like
Yeah, it's funnier when you really just go back to, oh, well, back to my dolls, and you're like, yeah, see, they're fine. I can laugh at that. This one's like, well, back to my loneliness, my crushing
I get
loneliness.
rejected all the time.
Ouch.
This is brutal.
I would have, totally. Like, he's awesome. But, like, it's
He's
fine.
not. I mean, you're also dodging a bullet here, girl. I mean,
I'd like to find someone and not like, eat away my sadness all the time and then maybe, but
well, you got to stop doing one before the other happens.
Jesus.
Madison.
At the Sunken Gardens in Tampa,
That's right. She's with that cowpoke.
Madison is on a date with Tyler.
Yeah, so I'm guessing country music is your favorite type of music.
No, actually, I like hardcore rap, drill rap mostly.
Oh yeah, 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Same here. Who's your favorite country artist?
Alan Jackson.
I love him too.
What?
Shania Twain is to be my favorite. I
Ah.
saw her in concert when I graduated from high school, but I have so many in my bucket list. Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
Oh yeah.
Blake Shelton. I want to see Zach
Who
Brown.
would have thought this would be the fucking...
This is the
dream
guy.
couple?
This is the dream. This is the guy, dude.
This is the peak male archetype right here.
In Tampa, he was awesome.
I think you're giving me a bit of a southern accent
Oh,
from when my
getting the vapors.
parents used to have it thick.
Plant City, I don't know if you've ever been to it. We have the thing called the Strawberry Festival.
I am very aware of
Let's
the
go.
Strawberry Festival. You want
Let's
to know
go.
why? The traffic. That traffic, the Strawberry Festival ruins I-4. It ruins I-4. You cannot get from where I'm at to Tampa that entire weekend because of that fucking Strawberry Festival.
They had.
So yes,
But
I am aware
Royce,
of it.
that's the only place and time to get strawberries in Florida.
You could go to Publix every single day.
It's always there.
Had me
But,
announce.
but are they celebrated at Publix every single day?
Yeah, I want to go to the Strawberry Festival, a boozeless festival where you get strawberry shortcake and listen to terrible country singers.
Ew, there's strawberry shortcake and no booze? No, thank you.
Boys and Jordan Davis concerts because of
Really,
what
you're
I
a
do.
DJ?
Yeah. Like,
but you're white.
Look at her face. She's disgusted.
I do all kinds of weddings, proms, birthdays,
Really?
special events, and of course I do the Autism Speaks work. I do.
I get to eat all kinds of cake for free, which that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Tampa, Orlando. I've been part of the Miami Gala.
A gala.
Bro, look at her hand. Look at her fidgeting. She's
that in
so
common. I do a
fucking
lot of-
bricked up.
Oh yeah, she is like she's got a white on.
charity work for autism. Thinking about starting to do some at my church too down here.
That's cool.
Or do you go to church?
I do.
So you're a Christian as well?
Yes,
Oh, she is in love.
Yep.
ma'am.
Faith is been a huge part of my life
Speaking of Faith, I want to see Faith Hill.
for the last
Same
few
here.
years.
Same here.
Speaking of faith, I'd like to sit on your faith.
By any chance, and I know this is a long shot, do you like American Girl dolls?
This is my favorite holiday. What am
He just goes, well, actually, I have several. Oh, my God.
You want to go back to my place?
Oh my God, I love to decorate for Christmas on November 1st. Are you a big fan of decorating?
Yes.
You decorate on November 1st for Christmas, you psychopath?
I celebrate Christmas after the last Halloween gig I DJ.
All right, you're nuts.
Same here. It's like I decorated for Christmas last year on Halloween.
All right, well, let's calm down, little lady. You starting to sound a little fucking crazy.
That's cool.
And
That's cool.
are you into like Looney Tunes or?
Oh, yeah.
What?
What?
I want to break that out. I want to break that out on a first date.
Did she
someday.
stutter? Are you into Looney Tunes?
Are you
Yeah.
into Looney Tunes? Like, what's going on?
I like Tweety Bird.
There are pictures of me as a baby dressed up as Sylvester the cat. Suffering succotash.
I like Tweety.
I was kidding. She likes Tweety.
That's a good thing, little lady, because I'd like to eat you.
I gotta ask, little lady, what do you feel about Jewish influence in our banking and political systems?
I'm absolutely against it.
Yeah, she's
All right,
actually based.
I'm going to say a word. You're going to say the first thing that comes to mind. Fiat currency.
I mean, plush doll.
Okay. JFK files.
You know she has. You know that there was a limited run of an Anne Frank American Girl doll, and she has it, and it's still mint.
You know, you could basically survive in a buried shipping container for upwards of quite a few months. And she's like, as long as there's enough room for my dolls,
it's fine.
I thought I don't put it yet.
Retard.
You want let's go check out the flamingos?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
The parrot gnaws on
I
him and
have a lot
goes,
of friends growing up.
Autistic.
Me too.
Yeah, so you're outgoing like I am.
Oh, yeah.
You have any siblings?
I'm pretty much an only child.
Pretty much.
Look, there's Parrot.
I have a stepbrother that I fight for dominance once a year.
Fucking flamingos are so stupid.
Nah, flamingos are cool.
I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm just saying they're they're dummies, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean they're
goofy, dumb
evolutionary wise, they're useless.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it, but like I mean, they're cool.
Flamingos are pink is because of
Is
all
it
the
like
shit
is their
they
only purpose for us as humans to go, oh cool, look, flamingos.
Yeah, they're the gay
Yeah.
birds.
Their purpose is for you to understand. Oh, I'm in Florida.
Interesting. What do you like to watch on TV?
See, before we had GPS, we had flamingos.
Like game shows like The Weakest Link.
I love game shows too. My friends and I, we love to watch The Bachelorette together.
That's not a game show.
It's a stupid show.
Cool.
I don't know if you've heard of The Bachelor.
I mean, it's a
with
real. It has game show elements, but it's really a reality show.
Bachelorette.
Oh, my mom loves that show.
Do you want to find a place to sit down?
He's learned an autism superpower. Anytime someone says something that he doesn't care about, he just goes, cool.
Cool.
That is a superpower among autists.
Cool. I actually like this dude.
Yeah, an autist. He's learned the ability that every normal guy understands.
But that is a superpower for an autist.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
So do you like him?
I do like him. Yes, I do. I think I could see us going on a second date.
Ooh.
And I do see a potential. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop blushing. I do think he could be Prince Charming material at this point.
Do you think he likes you?
I think so.
I mean, look at me. I'm a dime piece. I'm a dime piece. I mean, you know, not for a normal girl, but for a retard.
They
I'm
cut
a
to him. He's
baddie.
like, she's all right, I guess.
Yeah. I prefer the girl to be more like an Anna de Armas type, you know.
Yes, and so do you like going to the beach?
It cuts to him and he's like, man, I knew this whole autism angle was going to fucking clean up for me, man. I mean.
Yeah, you're right.
I love the beach. I love to sit my butt in the sand.
What if he doesn't like her?
It's a sensory thing
Oh,
for me.
yeah.
It's not a lot of people can do, but my friends cringe looking at it.
Oh. Yeah. So do you live in
she likes him
Bradenton,
so
or-
much.
I live right here in St. Pete.
Oh.
Dude, you want to know what I've noticed with the show, because they're all autistic as fuck. Is if they can make eye contact, when they start really making eye contact, like, that's it.
That's a big deal.
Then,
for them.
and then they won't stop.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I live alone.
I live with my parents.
You still live with them.
Oh, yeah.
Deal breaker.
Yes, that'd be cool if you could be on country radio someday.
That's what I'm aiming for. You know, with songs, I also know the key it's in and stuff like that, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Wow.
That's his level. That's his autism trick. They all have one. His is he knows what key a song's in, Virgie.
Yeah, so does anyone.
Okay.
It's country music. They're fucking all in G major. Literally every fucking country song is in G major.
Got a point.
Why do you have to crush it? You guys are crush
He's got it.
dreams, dude.
What key, for example, is Man, I Feel Like a Woman played in?
G major.
B flat. See, idiot.
And what about my favorite Luke Bryan song, Country Girl, Shake It For Me?
E.
E, Virgie.
What about Fancy by Reba?
F sharp.
Bah! Virgie.
All of these songs use a capo. They're still playing in G major. They're just moving the tuning.
Okay, capo,
I swear to God.
capo, you're wrong though.
What about Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver?
Hey.
That one's a classic.
Oh, yeah, I love that song.
What about Coat of Many Colors by
Oh my God!
You know what,
Oh
man?
my God!
Like-
Let's go.
Yeah, here's the thing. I ain't like fucking Siri or nothing, you know.
Dolly Parton?
B flat, then C.
Woo! He knows the chord change, dude.
Cool, you know all this. Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Hey.
Georgia Rain by Trisha Yearwood.
B flat.
All right.
The rest of their date.
Open Road by Rascal Flatts.
C.
Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band.
It's F sharp.
Wow, this guy is a machine.
I love that one.
He's just making all of these up. He has no idea.
To be honest,
That's what I would do.
to be honest, would anyone, even the people that wrote these songs, know?
No. No.
Good song.
How's the date going, Tyler?
I hate her. She
Dude,
kept
all
asking
right,
me
man.
about like fucking songs.
So first she believed the autism thing, right? Then I told her I know the key to any song, and she just started listing songs, and I was making that shit up.
I'm
Like,
tone
yeah,
deaf, brother. I don't even know. No, I don't even like music.
I bought this hat today.
Yeah, I listen to. I listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Going great. We have a lot of stuff in common. She seems like a very sweet girl and feels good, man.
Too bad she's not black.
Okay, so Reddit being Reddit, I had to do this. I had to look up if Reddit was asking, if they checked if he was right. Bang on. He was right
Of
about
course,
every
of course.
single one of the. You still got to check, right? Because he could very well be just a confident retard.
Honestly, I wanted to live in a world where he was making it up.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
I'm
That
just
would've been better.
impressed.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
Hi, Abby.
Hello.
Abby, tell us about yourself. Hi, I'm Abby. I don't really need to be on the show because I'm successfully dating, but apparently you guys hate all these new people. So they just keep begging me and David to come back. I guess we're kind of like your retarded parents now.
I make more money on Instagram than I do on this show, so you're welcome for me coming
Yeah,
back.
seriously.
You're right. You're right.
It's good to be back.
How have you been?
I've been pretty good. How have
She's lost weight.
you been?
You good?
She's literally less autistic.
Life since
She's talking in a deeper voice too.
I've been making a lot of scarves and hats.
No, she's still pretty bad.
I went on my first family vacation ever to the Bahamas, and my grandma died in September.
She is.
still autistic,
I'm sorry.
boys.
She's autistic, but her delivery has gotten better.
That's good. That's good delivery.
But the shit she's saying is still completely off the walls. Autistic.
So you're still together with David?
Yes, we are. Come sit down.
Wow, that was telling.
No, it wasn't. She's always been like this.
Yes, we are.
David's the man. David sets her straight. He doesn't give a fuck. Remember when
Look
he's
how
like,
happy he makes
was like,
her.
"These are my gummy bears."
Look at her face.
Look at her. Look how happy he makes her.
What a lunatic.
Yeah, she's insane. I
love her.
Good.
Give her a kiss.
Aww!
Cuties.
Still together.
Still together after how long?
After 2.5 years.
Look at them. Let's go.
How important is David to you, Abby?
He's very important. He's my closest friend.
Calm down. Relax.
And I've never had a close friend before David.
And if you take it from me, I swear to God, I swear to God,
I swear to God, I'll kill all of you. Starts crying.
The closest friend I've ever had in my life.
Oh, that's pretty special.
Thanks.
What about you, David?
Me-
She's okay, I guess.
Because of David, I've had lots of friends.
What would you have done if her favorite animal was a chicken?
I wouldn't be dating her, and he leaves.
Don't make me laugh.
At David's house, David, his mom Debbie, and sisters Allison and Aubrey are waiting for Abby to arrive.
I'm glad you have each other.
Thank you.
I can't even remember what it was like before Abby was in our lives. Do you?
Quieter.
No. All good.
No.
Those fucking giant
Sweet
owls.
cakes. Hey.
Guys, this might be sweet, but that's it. Show's over.
What? No.
Sorry. Guys, thank you for listening. We'll pick up this. We'll pick this up on Wednesday. Thank you for everyone that signed up. We appreciate it. Nightwave?
Tonight, 10 p.m. Nightwave. You better be there, jerks.
Or what?
I mean, I what am I? Shut up. What am I going to do? Nothing. I can't do none of these people if they don't show up. So
Fair enough. That's fair.
if you don't show up, I guess enjoy your Friday.
Frozo Friday. Pesci will be on tomorrow.
Yeah, we're doing Poon Burger. It's gonna be 3 like the worst National Lampoon offerings like ever.
Nice. Virgie's be streaming.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm excited.
Why? It's Virgie.